you know, to do this movie in, say, Los Angeles would be triple the money. So, you know, even with, you know, flying actors here and hotels and stuff, it's, you know, still works out a lot. You get a lot more for your dollar, you know, so you can put that on the screen. But yeah, no, I watched 0, 2 and really enjoyed it, and I thought there was some Guy Ritchie stuff there. And thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, and this script is very, very funny. It's violent, but it's funny.
Your usual heroes are like criminals, violent hooligans. Tell me about your role in Flight for a Director.
You just said it.
It's the same?
Play a criminal, violent guy, yeah, who goes, you know, I'm in London and these guys come and do a robbery. We're playing poker and they do a robbery, and I have this special ring that Tony Montana gave me, you know, from Scarface. And when they do the robbery, they steal the ring. So the 4 boys who do the robbery are going to Malaysia. And then the flight gets redirected because of the volcano, so they end up in Lithuania. And that's, you know, one of the phone calls. I get the phone call and say, we've got them. We know where they are. I say, where are they? He said, Lithuania. I say, what? Where the fuck's Lithuania? So that's why we come to Lithuania and chase down these fellas that done the robbery in London.
Okay, and we saw by accident your colleagues are running through the streets naked, just with
one of them is, yeah,
yes,
with a radiator.
Yes, with a radiator. And could you tell me more? It will be some scenes maybe with you, where you're.
Yeah, he's one of the guys I'm chasing, and he gets, he gets handcuffed to the radiator, and then he has to escape very quickly, and he escapes without his clothes on. So I suppose when you read it, it was quite funny, but then when you're naked in the whole movie, you know, like 80% of the movie running through Lithuania's main streets and that with just a sock on your private parts is a bit daunting, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't like to have done it, you know.
You wouldn't admit if it would be your role.
No, you know, because as I say, it sounds good and funny, but then when you actually working and doing it every day, it's like, you know, I'm getting a bit bored of this now, you know. I like to keep my clothes on.
You got something here for me, have you? Come on, chop chop.
Before you came in Lithuania, director Emilio Vėlyvio said that he would like to drink beer with you, and it happened?
We went and had some beers on Sunday, yeah. We all went, all the crew and all the cast, we went and had a couple of beers, but yeah. And you know, I think Emilius is very intent, and just the work and the movie is everything to him. There's not much outside that, so we ended up going for a few drinks and talking about work, so which is, you know, so how it happens. But it was nice to be with, you know, it was a nice day on Sunday, and then we had the crew, and it's always nice to, you know, to mix with the crew, because you know, they work so hard at work all day, you know, early mornings, late nights. And then it's nice to go with everybody and, you know, have drinks and talk about stuff and, you know, relax outside the workplace.
Did you have a shade?
Oj, Don't snatch.
You have two faces. One of them is like a soccer player which hold a record for being the quickest player ever to be yellow carded. Yes, and psycho who opened bottle with his eyes, and singer who sings blues songs. Which one of you are really you?
Well, the singing only comes when I've had too much to drink, basically. You know, the football stuff now is, you know, we still, I have a football team in Santa Monica in Los Angeles called Hollywood All-Stars, which I started about 5 years ago. Adults, you know, so some guys, you know, some English guys that live in LA play, some Americans. So that's my only real contact with football now, you know. I still follow it on the TV, you know, the Premiership and stuff.
Atlantic's banned to fly with their flights because of the fight in the plane. Your that wild life is past, or you are?
Well, I'm trying to grow up a little bit, you know. I'm trying to have a bit more responsibilities.
And the cross is the symbol of your new life?
No, it's just jewelry. Keeps me safe. I'm going to do a documentary for National Geographic in Russia to show some of the to show some of Russia that's never been seen. You know.
You are acting, or you are a director or producer?
Yeah, I'm doing it's a documentary, so I'll have a camera with me, and I'm going to go and work with different families, and then show them at work, and then show what they do leisure time, and most of them are hunting or fishing. So it's, you know, I love wildlife and I love the outdoors. That's my passion, and I wrote this synopsis about 3 years ago, and tried to get it on the BBC and things, and then it wasn't going anywhere, and now Nat Geo have picked it up. So, you know, I wrote it and I put it towards them, and I'm going to co-produce with them and you know, star in it. So it's something I've wanted to do for a long time.
Okay. In Lithuania, is it possible that you will come back here someday?
I'd imagine so, because, you know, I think once this movie comes out, I think other people, other investors will have more confidence to invest into movies in Lithuania. You know, I think it's an important thing for the country to like go, wow, you know, we can make movies, and other filmmakers see that the movie's done here and say, you know, because there's some great stuff, like looking, you know, just this street here, how lovely it is, you know, this old town is fantastic. Some unbelievable film opportunities here. You know, I was with somebody in LA just before I came. He says, "Oh, where you filming? Lithuania?" And, oh no, this, that and the other. And I've come over here, I've emailed him, I said, "You must have been to the wrong place, different place to me, because it's beautiful." You know, and like just driving out to where we're filming now, you know, the rivers and the lakes and the forest and everything. It's beautiful. And then you come into the town. This is, you know, absolutely suits me, this hotel. You know, I don't like the big hotels with everybody bustling in and out. This is a lovely boutique hotel right here. I've got everything I want right here, you know. Good food, you know, people walking around and chilling out. So I think what is wrong is people giving that perception about, you know, it looks like Syria or something, I don't know. But that's, you know, people are wrong when they say that, you know.